Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well. And today I just want to share a couple of my favorite clues from this wonderful website called mycrossword.co.uk. And let's get started. And here we start with a clue from Gennaro. This is puzzle 2070, and it's clue 19A. In prison without heroin, fun here destroyed. 6 letters. And I marked these as favorites, but I don't necessarily remember them. So for some of these, I'm going to have to figure them out on the spot. And this is one I see. Destroyed is probably an anagram indicator. And fun here is 7 letters. If we take away the H for heroin, we're probably going to get something that means in prison. And so we're looking at fun, ERE. That's going to anagram to, should be unfree or in prison. Makes sense. Next one. From puzzle 2164, this is maymes. And the first clue, this one I like, shoots tail off Bambi, needs glasses. And this is 6 letters too. And here we see we're going to get rid of the tail of Bambi. So we're going to get rid of that I. And then we're going to add some glasses. And glasses in cryptic crosswords can be good old 00. So that leaves us with bamboo, which is another word for shoots. Very, very clever. I like that one. Next, we have 22A. The girl's love for the man of the hour, 4 letters. And the girl is usually she or her, sometimes a proper name for a girl, but in this case, it's next to love, and we're going to have her plus O, which can be 0, like love in a tennis match would be 0. And we get hero, which is equal to the definition, the man of the hour. Next, we have from Guinivere, 2088. This is clue number 4A. 10 boom casually hides leader of resistance brass. This one is going to have a definition of resistance brass, or maybe just brass. 10 boom is kind of unusual enough to suggest that wordplay is happening there. And actually, casually might suggest that the letters are sort of loosely or just sort of haphazardly lined up. So perhaps they're not in the right order. So we get 10 boom casually, which is going to be anagrammed. And then it's hiding the leader of resistance. So that means we're going to lose, or it's going to take an R inside of it, I would say. So it's not getting rid of the leader, but it's bringing the leader into its midst. And when we anagram this, we're going to get something that equals brass. Good old trombone. And this clue is actually very interesting on another level. I'll try to remember to add a little bit about that. (2105), we have two clues from Boost. First 6A. Curvy one of a bunch, grandma's after Mr. Baracus. And Mr. Baracus, if that name sounds familiar to some of you, that is Mr. B.A. Baracus from the A-Team. And that's going to mean that curvy one of a bunch is the definition. And after Mr. Baracus, we have a word for grandma. So this is a charade or a charade clue. And that word is nana. And Mr. Baracus is B.A. And we get the word banana, curvy one of a bunch. Very cool. Append a manuscript for family that has a thing. I do remember this one. This was actually broadcast on the Cryptic Mystic channel. I'm just remembering this now because I was laughing at this clue. Family that has a thing. Can you think of a family that has a thing? A very, very famous, maybe Ookie and Spooky and Kooky family, the Addams family. But how does this work? So append would be add, and then A manuscript would literally just be the letter A, and then an abbreviation for manuscript can be MS. So this is a charade or a charade clue, and it's just add plus A plus MS gives us a family that has a thing. This next one I also remember from Martin's Cryptic Mystic show, and we have here. This was from a puzzle that was hockey themed, ice hockey themed. Very cool. From Hopper here. Lazy bums in slot, hoarding shot tips. And it's such a great surface. It's such a great image that it paints from a hockey game, from a hockey situation. People just clogging up the net area, hoping to tip it a shot for some cheap goals. Hey, but they count. And we have here lazy bums in slot, hoarding shot tips. So I see tips. That's going to tell us we're going to use the tip of the word shot, but it's not just one tip. It's probably going to be tip of more than one word. And we can actually take the word slot and then add on the tip of hoarding and the tip of shot. And we get here sloths, lazy bums. Very cool. One more, just for now, from Galviana, from puzzle 2119. We have two. Spooner's legal code for sporty types covers serious muscle spasm. This one I stared at for a very long time. I do remember this. And then I was very pleased when it started to come together. So Spooner's legal code is maybe law for sporty types, which could be jock. I think this should actually be sporty type, and I might have typed it wrong. We would want sporty type because that would be one. Yeah, I'm sure I typed that wrong. So Spooner's legal code for sporty type could be law for jock or jock law. And then if you Spoonerize it, jock law would become lockjaw, serious muscle spasm. Very cool. Very nice clue. I love that. Exact replica of a defunct telephone. Another very, very clever. I like this one. And what we get here is an exact replica is a dead ringer, which is also a defunct telephone. So this would be two versions of a definition for the answer. Dead ringer. And I think that's enough for now. I just wanted to try this out to see if this is a format that could be at all interesting. I'm mainly recording this just to save some of these clues for myself and my own reference because they're all interesting, and they're good models. And when I'm stuck, or even when I'm just trying to create some clues, I often like to look elsewhere for some good answers, or for some good models, I should say. And anyway, thanks to Gennaro, maymes, Guinivere, Boost, Hopper, Galviana, and yeah, more to come. And I hope you have a good day.